how to get out of a rut from someone who's currently in a rut. The last few days, my days have been going like this. We call it a rut, but it's actually probably burnout. If you're a student like me, we get that very often. You see, I've been in London for the last 3 months and I've been grinding my butt off. We're down to the wire. It's the last 2 weeks and everything is due this Friday. It is currently Tuesday. I only have one of those projects fully completed and there's like 4 or 5 of them. I'm supposed to be in class right now, but I decided I'm going to take the day off. This might not be the best advice that I give someone, take the day off, but for me, sometimes I just need a refresher, and so I didn't go to class today. I woke up around 11, and for me, my motivation to get up was, if you want to drink coffee, you can't drink it after 12, because it has a half-life of like 6 hours, and you'll be up all night if you drink past 12. So I woke up around 11. I did not go on Instagram, because usually when you're burnt out, you kind of like distract yourself. So the last few days I've been seeking Instagram as a distraction. I've been seeking YouTube as a distraction. I've been movies and shows as a distraction and all this, and really not doing my work. Like doing a little bit of work when I needed to, like if it was due the next day then I would do it, but honestly just like distracting myself from the work at hand. I guess for me, yesterday was my breaking point. I was kind of like, oh, we need to like not do that. And so since I acknowledged that, I was like, tomorrow we're not going to go to class and we're going to fix it. You have to want to get out of the rut to get out of the rut. Sometimes that starts as something little, like taking the day off in my instance, and waking up whenever I wake up. But if it is before 12, then my motivation for getting up is, if you want to drink coffee, you gotta get up. And I love caffeine, okay? Caffeine is my life. It helps me focus, helps me do work, helps me function, okay? I might be addicted, let's be real, but it helps me get up. Something that small. Find something small that helps you get up. Even if it means you get up to go to like Starbucks and get yourself a little coffee. If that's what's gonna set yourself up for the day, then do it. This morning I also acknowledged that my room was messy. And so yes, I got up for coffee. I see my room is messy and I clean my room. And that definitely helps me keep my head clear. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm recording a YouTube video about it. I'm being vulnerable about it. I'm being upfront about it. And sometimes this might look like going to a friend or a family member and telling them, hey, I'm kind of in a rut, and just letting someone know how you're feeling. That could be like journaling, telling a family member, anything. Recording a video, not to even post it, but just, you can record a video and delete it, or just have, like, speak to yourself. Like, you might look like you're crazy, but like, who's watching? You're in your room, Just acknowledging the fact of how you feel and getting that out somewhere. Another thing is finding a way to keep yourself accountable. For me, this is recording a YouTube video, because literally I haven't recorded since January of this year, and we're in December. So you guys are keeping me accountable. A lot of the times it's about the small steps that lead up into big things. Big steps. What's that saying? One small step for man, one big step for mankind. The moon landing, am I right? Another thing is, open your blinds. If you're sleeping in a dark room, open your blinds up. See the sun, feel the sun, open your window up. Go outside. I'm about to go to the store to buy some water and toilet paper because I really need it. That in itself helps me like get out of this little funk. Also, it's okay to be in a rut. It's okay to feel burnt out. We're human. We have feelings, we have emotions. We're very complex beings, okay? And so it's okay to feel like this. A lot of us have been in ruts before. A lot of us have felt burnt out before. And eventually, things are okay. Eventually, things work out. That's just kind of the cycle of life. It's ups and downs, ups and downs. But you have to have faith that you will be all right in the end. You'll get out of this rut. You'll get out of this burnout that you're feeling. Keeping that in mind, being grateful even, you know, you can wake up, look at the sky, say I'm grateful for the sky. Look at the clouds, say I'm grateful for the clouds. For me, that's what it looks like for me being grateful. I'm grateful to be in London, bro. Like, I would have never thought that I would go to London, and I'm here. And so that's why I felt kind of convicted when I felt like I was being lazy or in a rut or burnt out. Like, it's okay to feel like that, yeah, but I've been feeling like this for too long, and I haven't been doing anything about it. I need to put into action something. If not, I'm gonna continue like this and nothing's gonna get done. It's hard to be grateful, especially when you are feeling this way. But sometimes it literally is as simple as waking up, opening the blades and saying, I'm grateful that I woke up today. I'm grateful that it's sunny. I'm grateful that it's cloudy. I'm grateful that it's raining. You know, don't let the weather mess up your day. I am setting myself up for success. Yes, I know that the rest of the day for me is probably gonna look like sitting here editing this video and doing a whole bunch of work. But I woke up, I cleaned my room, I was productive. I'm making myself accountable by recording this, okay? I'm talking about my emotions and how I feel burnt out to you guys, right? And I'm being grateful for the day that I have today. Because yes, the rest of my day probably does look like that. At least I got my day off to a good start, okay? What's another thing that I can probably look forward to? Lunch, dinner, getting my work done, posting this video, talking to my grandmother, my boyfriend, talking to my mom, maybe even calling up my brother. All things to be grateful for. I don't know if there's any structure to this video, but we're just gonna keep it going. We gotta go to the store to get some water and toilet paper. It is absolutely beautiful outside. And let me tell you, that sun was shining. Got the cheapest toilet paper because I'm about to be out in 2 weeks. And so the cheapest is usually the thinnest. Got this 5-liter. Best water out here. And what y'all know about that Pepsi Max? Nothing. Fire. Absolutely delicious. It's just like Pepsi Zero, but they call it Max. All the flavor, 0 the calories. That's why it's called Max. Max flavor, 0 calories. It's like 1 o'clock. Woke up at 11. I already cleaned my room. I already took out the trash. I already got dressed. I already bought my water and toilet paper and a little treat. Now it's time to do work. Honestly, I was dreading going to the store. I was like, I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to do that. But I was like, you don't have to get dressed. Just put your Birkenstocks on. That's not getting dressed. Put a hoodie on. That's not getting dressed. It is, but you know, bare minimum. Still did it. Glad I did. It's beautiful outside. Now I gotta do some work. Look at my big forehead.